What is social judgment theory? Social judgment theory, SJT, is a psychological and communication framework developed by Muzafer Sherif and Carl Hovland in the 1960s to explain how individuals evaluate persuasive messages in relation to their pre-existing attitudes. At its core, SJT argues that people do not receive persuasive appeals in a neutral or objective manner. Rather, they interpret and judge them against a personal reference point called the anchor, which represents their current attitude toward an issue. Thus, persuasion is not simply about the strength of arguments, but about how closely a message aligns with or diverges from an individual's established viewpoint. The theory emphasizes that attitudes are not fixed to a single point, but exist within ranges. These ranges are categorized into three latitudes, namely, the latitude of acceptance, where ideas are seen as reasonable or agreeable; the latitude of rejection, where ideas are deemed unacceptable or opposed; and the latitude of non-commitment, where individuals feel neutral or undecided. The width of these latitudes is influenced by a person's ego involvement, or the degree of personal significance an issue holds. For highly ego-involved individuals, the latitude of rejection tends to be wide, making them more resistant to persuasion. SJT also explains two perceptual processes, namely, the assimilation effect and the contrast effect. When a message falls within the latitude of acceptance, individuals perceive it as closer to their own stance than it actually is, encouraging openness to persuasion. Conversely, when a message falls within the latitude of rejection, individuals perceive it as further from their stance, resulting in resistance. As we can see, social judgment theory highlights that persuasion is gradual and context-dependent, requiring communicators to tailor messages near the audience's acceptance range to foster meaningful attitude change.